So there's kind of 6 broad questions that you want to ask to uncover those customer insights. They're really easy to ask and they're not always that easy to answer. So let's just go through them really quickly. Who is your customer? Who are they? So there's demographics and psychographic natures of that answer. There's job titles and those kinds of things are really important to understand. But then you've got to ask, what do they want? What's important to them? And also what's not important to them? And it might also be, what is the table stakes in your category? So there might be some things that are important to them, but everyone does them equally well. So you need to know that as well. So you can find something which is a little bit more distinctive of where you can stand out. Why do they want what you've got to offer? What are those deep motivations that are underlying those wants that we just talked about? It could be their reputation. It could be their need to look good in front of people. Those kinds of things. Very important to understand those deeper issues. Where do they want it? Where do they want your goods and services? Where do they hear about you? Do they hear about you through word of mouth? Do they find out about you through Google search? Not everything necessarily gets found out through Google search. Word of mouth is extraordinarily powerful, as you well know. But that's important to understand. And when do they want it? Do they want it immediately? Or is what you're selling more of a considered purchase and you really need to think about that journey that they go on to get to you? Really important basic things to understand. And lastly, how do they want it? Some people will want it, just fast and cheap. Some people will actually just want you to provide some advice and some good guidance. Other people might actually want you to hold their hand along the entire journey. And you need to know what are these basic sort of questions.